Hi guys, it's me Faye here at Faye Dusk, and I am back with another video. I'm back with another one in 2018 ABC Alphabet Pagan Challenge, and this one we are now on letter C. So for C, I decided to do the topic of cauldrons, and there's my trusty notebook. So yeah, so let's take a look. This is my little mini cauldron. It is a typical looking cauldron made from cast iron. It is quite heavy. It is and it has the triple goddess symbol inscribed on the front and on the back. And as you can see inside, I have previously burnt quite a lot of things in it. And I just keep this right next to my altar, as I tend to use it for setting intentions and petition magic and things like that. So let me just flip to the page with my notes and let's get started. So cauldrons, as I am sure you guys have, even before you discovered the craft, I'm sure you've seen cauldrons everywhere in popular culture to do with witchcraft. They seem to be when you think of a witch, a cauldron was always something you associated with witchcraft. And cauldrons have a very rich history with the Celts and back in Celtic England, and they have been used in rituals as an emblem of the divine and of inspiration, of goddess and of abundance, and they are a magical tool of regeneration for the gods. And they were also considered to be a sacred tool to Summerland. So sort of to the step before to Summerland before you go on to be reincarnated. And they were also seen as a way of thanking for abundance, especially in seasons when there was an abundance of crops in the field and good healthy water. They were seen as a way of giving thanks. And also as well, like we mentioned about being a sacred doorway to Summerland, they were also seen as ensuring an honourable passage to reincarnation. The cauldron itself represents reincarnation, regeneration, change, renewal, resurrection, inspiration, abundance and transformation. Cauldrons typically are like this one. Obviously this is a mini one, so a lot bigger, but were typically pot-bellied shaped with three legs, two at the back and one at the front to stabilize it. And the three legs are supposed to represent the three aspects of the triple goddess, and cauldrons are believed to help achieve your magical workings. Cauldrons used to be typically made of clay or iron. Now, with the abundance of different materials that are readily available, cauldrons can be made of brass, of bronze, of copper, of steel, of stone. Bronze is usually the material that is tended to be favoured by witches for cauldrons, as the bronze element is seen to represent the female aspect, or feminine aspect of the goddess. And you can use your cauldron for a variety of different magical workings. You can make potions in your cauldron for a variety of different reasons or elements or anything like that. I tend to, you could use your cauldron on your altar. You could use that as a symbol to simplify the goddess or your path or anything like that. I personally use my cauldron for petition magic and for setting intentions and things like that, or letting go of things that no longer serve me in my life. So I write down the things that I no longer wanted my life on a piece of paper, I hold my ritual, and then I burn the paper in my cauldron, and obviously this is fireproof, so I burn it in my cauldron. And then once the paper is down to ashes, I actually take it outside and let the wind whip up the ashes and let it blow out into the universe, as sort of sending my message out into the universe, or my intention. So yeah, there's a lot of different things you can do with a cauldron. I just find cauldrons really, really magical. And obviously hundreds and thousands of years ago, cauldrons were pots that were used to make food, make soups and broths and other sort of foods that were made back then. They were at the hearth of the home, they were over the open fire, and they did signify abundance, wealth and family and all that sort of good sort of thing. I just like, I don't know, I just find something nice about cauldrons. I don't know, I just like the sort of, I get a really homey feel from a cauldron, if that makes sense. I don't know, I just find it really, really magical. And I only have that one, only that mini one, but one day I would love to have a big, massive cauldron. So maybe one day soon, that would be awesome. But yeah, I would love to see if you've got any sort of pictures, if you have cauldrons. I would love to see what yours looks like, and also what you use your cauldron for. I think that would be really, really cool. I'd love to know. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Blessed be. Mwah.